We back. Are we here? Welcome back, Siege. How are we doing? I think my music came back on its own. Let's go. Okay, I'm about to be back. Refresh. Refresh. Okay. 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 That was weird. That was weird. My Wi-Fi went away. And then Twitch Mobile said, "Sir, you're not even allowed to chat in your own chat." Toast sabotaged the Wi-Fi and still didn't get first. He's got to be better with planning. If you did not refresh, do a refresh now. Thank you. How's everyone's Monday going? How are we feeling? Welcome in. Welcome to Bebstream. I don't do starting soons anymore. So we're just jumping right into the hottest content on Twitch. I didn't refresh, but I see and hear the stream. Do I still gotta? I don't know why it comes back for some people but not others sometimes. I don't know what makes the difference. Beb, do you have any results on the no starting soon screen? I don't know how to word it. I think I do, honestly. I think okay, I feel lucky that either way people show up already, you know? But I feel like starting immediately, everyone just knows to come in and chat and isn't caught off guard when I finally come out of the screen. So I've had less of feeling like I'm talking to myself at the start, if that makes sense. Because I never had a set amount of time for my starting soon, so I feel like I was catching people off guard. I think Twitch should push some updates today. I wouldn't be surprised. I use alternate player. Is it literally called alternate player? I know a lot of people watch Twitch from not Twitch. I have heard of this. I've never looked into it. I use Twitch for Twitch. That's pretty innovative, Ian. I never would have thought of that either. I know. Ian bringing us all the latest in tech tips. Ian's tech tips. Coming soon to a Twitch near you. Browser extension. It's still crazy to me how different my displays handle color. What you drawing? Do you have a guess? Do you know about the Mayan spinner? I'm trying to use like a limited color palette, like a flashy color palette to you don't have a guess. I'm drawing a skull. The boat, yeah. Yeah. Skull was just a troll. Ian is not looking at screen. Confirmed. I think it's a paddle. I'm drawing a banana. A banana boat. Ian's probably watching like 12 different streams at the same time. It only has video for one up at a time. Am I ever? That's what I'm saying. He just like shuffles between them. How do you know it's only 8 streams today in a movie? What movie? Are you watching Lord of the Rings? Waitress. Blending on this is so good. Thank you. I do love blending. I'm telling you. If I could just blend non-stop, I would do it. Ooh. It's so satisfying. Waitress the musical. Have you seen The Greatest Showman? I've heard of that one. Is that the circus one? Is that the one about Barnum? Do you like it? Yes, but not often. Like it's a rare watch. You don't rewatch that one as much as others. Once a year is a rare watch. Okay. Well, I mean, you did see Hadestown like 7 times in 1 week or whatever. I gotta remember who I'm speaking to. Saw Six the musical in theaters on Saturday, and it was amazing. Ian, I was talking to a friend over the weekend about a theater near here that he went to a show at recently, and he wanted to find another one. And so we were looking at the calendar. And in February, it was either February or March of next year, the theater around here is playing Wicked for like 3 weeks straight. We're performing. I saw it twice in theaters, and I go to maybe one movie in theaters a year. I haven't been to the theaters since like 2017, I think we figured out. It's super fun. You should go see it. I feel like I would appreciate that, something like that, more than a movie. Where's here? Atlanta? The new Spider-Man movie was really good. Logan and I went and seen it Saturday. It looks really good, but I haven't seen a Marvel movie since like Age of Ultron, I think. So I feel like I need to... I feel like I just have a backlog before I would be able to see any of the new ones. Unless it doesn't matter. Around November is gonna start my in-person theater era. There's gonna be at least one show a month I'm going to, if not more. Ian, how many different eras are you starting in the next year? Because I know you got your cheese era, theater era, travel era. This is probably the best Spider-Man movie in the series, but I remember the ones that had to lead up to it. I do want to see the animated ones. I think I'm having my quarter life crisis. Wow. Need to catch up on the Spider-Man ones, but not the rest. Fell asleep in the last 5 movies I tried to watch in theaters, so I haven't gone to one in years. Animated or top tier. Those are the main ones that like looked appealing to me. I fell asleep watching Man of Steel. I can't remember how long ago that movie was, but I definitely fell asleep. I know that's not Marvel, but it was the one time I've fallen asleep in a theater. I did officially turn old last week. Animated Spider-Mans look weird. Ian, do you like animated things at all? I'm going for hobbies under 10k, sorry. Unless he hits the lottery. And then his motorcycle fund would go to a $10,000 fountain pen. You can get a nice used bike for 5k. That's a good point. Of course I do, I just don't like the style of the Spider-Mans. Interesting. Because that was one of the like biggest things people praised it for, I feel. If it's comic books. Because I remember that and the Puss in Boots movie. We're both getting like similar praise for like new, unique approaches. Or like innovative. Also don't really like comic books. I don't really either. I'm not like a superhero person at all. You are a superhero, Bib. Thank you, Sage. I was trying to think of who would be most likely to say something like that, and I feel like out of everyone, it would be Sage. Because you're super already. Thank you. Speaking of art styles, I found a tattoo artist near me whose style I really like. I'm trying to imagine a tattoo art style that Ian would gravitate towards. Okay, do I like this? Oops. I'm just gonna test a little bit to see what color I want the main highlights to be. Because that would be like very distinct. Or have the pink I was looking at, which would fit a little bit more with the general scheme, I feel. General scheme? I feel like this might be, I think the pink might make more sense. You need another tattoo, Sage? I thought about getting another one for like 10 years, but I just never even thought of ideas. I think I've only seen 3 or 4 superhero movies ever. I used to be obsessed with them. But then I got like, what's the word? It got like oversaturated and I got like bored of them around some of the Avengers. I designed my own tattoo years ago. It's a combination of many symbols from movies and books that I like. It'll go on my right inner thigh. Have you shared your tattoo design? I forgot to mention at the dentist, she told me I have TMJ and I should get Botox. Thank you for the streaks. I give it an 80 stream streak and a 5 stream streak. After Endgame, I stopped watching Marvel. Was Endgame the last one of those original Avenger movies? Because I stopped watching them when... I can't remember which one it was. But like once the run times started getting too high, I just couldn't commit. Pretty much okay. Nope. Like 20 more I want? Facelift before or after MocoCon? That's a good question. I want to be a masterpiece. My brain wanted me to sing that like Pokemon. Tattoo artist I like moved over an hour away, so I don't know. There's only one tattoo left that I want. Tattoo artist moved an hour away. How dare they? I feel like an hour isn't that far. I kind of agree. It's like your artist. But also I wouldn't want to drive an hour. I would honestly probably just not get a tattoo. Just like knowing who I am. Mine moved states away, and then you moved away too. One I found is around 15 minutes away from me. Are you in like a generally pretty good tattoo area? I feel like... No? Okay. Because I know there are like parts of Florida that have some pretty famous tattoo. I don't know if any of them are near you. I'm in the burbs. Oh, he's in Pennsylvania. Okay, so Sage is gonna MocoCon next year. And taking Ian to get a tattoo. Charles is snoring. Crazy. I thought Ian was going to get a tattoo in Canada land. Maybe Ian's gonna go through a tattoo era too. To be fair, she did mess up my tattoo, but it's okay. I want dahlias as part of my one tattoo. And I showed her pics of the kind I wanted because it was specifically a single dahlia, but she did the regular. I had to delay my tattoo by 1.5 years. So by the time it came, I completely forgot and signed off on the design. Oh. I'm glad you're okay with it. Because that'd be frustrating. Oh, the piercings are Canada. I'm scared to get tatted because I have such a low pain tolerance. A lot of piercings. I just want one more. And then you get that one and decide maybe one more. Really like to have done is a test with an empty gun to see if I can handle even a little bit of it. I just can't find out if that's a thing people do. That is a good question. I don't know. Never heard of that. Ian, I can tat you up. Co, how do you think this conversation is going to go? Before Ian says anything, what do you think is about to happen here? You can tat with crayons. Ian's too speedy. Get a UV tat. Can they sedate you for a tattoo? Football players do that? Wow. I don't feel like I have a high pain tolerance, but I can tell you the wrist hurts. Wrist looks like it would hurt. Okay, so there's like a bit of a this sort of thing going on here. You can talk with your shop about sedating yourself. Tattoo gun is only $33.88 on Amazon and will be here on Thursday, so I can tattoo on Friday. I feel like that would be how Ian ends up like choke slamming somebody at MocoCon. I'm in. They get their whole back tatted in one session while sedated because they don't have a lot of downtime. I guess the downtime thing makes sense. Who is you? I saw this lady tattoo on clay, and it made me highly consider it. Consider tattooing on clay. What, like, she was drawing? Or just, like, texturing the clay? It doesn't work the same way it does on skin. It kind of works like a stipple pin. Gonna figure out dinner. Do it. Get you some more of those pretzels. Okay, so there's really more of like an X thing going on here. Get that shape. Ooh, giant smudge brush. Someone shared a banana skin tats the other day in Moko stream. I have heard of like the tattooing on fruit or like on pigskin. The clay thing is new to me. So like when you look up how tattoos feel, a lot of people say it's similar to like scratching. But what kind of scratching? Because I've had scratches from my cats that hurt for multiple weeks, and then I've had scratches that don't hurt at all. Like scratching is sunburn, kinda. I don't remember enough to explain. Do 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 do. Oop. It sounds awful. Yeah. Are you changing your mind? Like it's definitely not like pleasant. Bad sunburn being scratched is kind of horrendous. But it's for the sake of art. Sometimes art hurts, Ian. Did you ever get your wrists looked at? I can't talk today. I totally ask for a singular dot. Yeah. Just take it like one dot at a time. Waiting for after MokoCon? That makes sense. That makes sense. I guess it would just look like a freckle. Yeah. Yeah. Mine's not in one of the painful spots, and it was pretty easy to filter out the pain. I saw on a reel that the shop was asking all the tattoo artists what their weirdest tattoo was, and one guy got a dot on the side of his nose because it helped his lazy eye. Interesting. Did he explain? It's like I have a guess at why it would help, but I don't know. I saw that. Something to focus on. That's what I was thinking. That would have been my guess. I can barely see my nose, but I mean, Asian noses are like that. I definitely just checked to see how noticeable my nose was. I feel like my nose is pretty noticeable. Well, this one I saw on a video was some guy got every angel number tattooed on different places on his body so that he could ask girls what their number was and point to the one they said. I thank you, Nagan. I've heard about angel numbers before, but I've never like bothered to ask what that is. I can see my nose if I look at it. Crazy how that works. Welcome back, Trist. How is your stuff going? Repeating number sequences like 111, 444, or 1111 that show up in everyday places. Many people believe these patterns are signs or messages from the universe, spirit guides, or angels to offer guidance, comfort, or reassurance. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was expecting something totally different. So I feel like everyone like gets excited about numbers like that. I didn't realize there were like the 1111 thing. I feel like a lot of people get excited about that. I didn't realize that one had like the angel connection. The Gola. Want to make food? Went to make food. What are you making? Are you staking? Okay, I definitely want to blend this a good bit more. I made a steak that might be too rare, and pasta with hazelnuts and pecorino cheese. Had me until the cheese. I started questioning at the hazelnuts. I've never had hazelnuts in a dish like that. It sounds good though. Is it possible for steak to be too rare? Ian's pulling a dev. Ian wants to take a bite out of someone's yard cow. If it's too rare, then I would just say it's raw. I'm a medium rare kind of guy. So you don't like rare? Are you saying that like rare would be too rare for you? I think blue is what it's called. Yeah. Yeah. Rare and raw though have a difference. I would still expect a rare steak to be seared. Yeah. I was always medium rare back when I could eat steak. Blue is raw. Yeah, I agree. It's raw with like a coat of paint. Kind of medium. I go medium rare or me well. Can't eat steak. No. Beef hurts me. But can't have beef. Pork chop. I do cook a lot of pork. Pork chop. Does anyone remember that show Doug? Every time I hear pork chop, I think about his dog. Did you get bit by one of those Lone Star ticks? Possibly. I've wondered about that. I don't know for sure, but it was sudden. So it's a possibility. I love dog. I did too. Pork and apples. Pork is my favorite meat after lamb, but lamb is too expensive to cook myself. Have you ever cooked lamb yourself? Is it too scary too? Can you have dairy and be fine? Yeah. Yeah. Beb, in a situation where it's a steak night at someone's house, would you rather go down the route of having chicken or pork instead? Truthfully, Trist, in situations like that, if people are understanding about me not eating, I go that route. But if not, like, chicken would be the preference. Bev's eating at someone else's. Exactly. If I have the option. Never cooked lamb. That stuff is like 25 for 2 chops. I won't be paying to mess it up. Right. That's understandable. I was curious if there was like I messed it up story and a reason why you don't cook it. But just the price is understandable. I don't think you have alpha gal then. Yeah. I've never like looked into it. But for a while it seemed like that could have been a possibility, but then the dairy thing. Because usually you also can't. Is it like usually but not always? Or is it like a definite? I know you said usually. Just never looked. I do just feel remorse that I can't cook for you. I don't even know like which genre of ridiculous I want to call you. Get lamb chops are get stew meat. Too expensive. Get stew meat. Now can respond to the wrong message. Pretty sure pork has the alpha gal sugar. Alpha gal sounds like a name someone would call themselves instead of like calling themselves like a preppy gal or something. Alpha gal sounds like something that would be in Mean Girls. Pretty sure pork has alpha gal sugar, so that would be an absolute Dairy's 50-50. Okay. And I'm assuming it's something else. Alpha Gal makes you unable to eat mammal meat. Mammal meat is one of the least appetizing things I've ever read. It's like spelling stuff out scientifically like that. Alpha Gal has lead cheerleader Valley Girl vibes to it. Trist is just like actively brainstorming a new character. Okay. Chat. I gotta pee. And fill my water bottle. I don't know how much more I want to work on this because I don't want to like. I see a lot I can do to it, but I don't want to just like work on it for the sake of continuing. Oh, an ad is currently running. Extra hydrating and prep for MocoCon. Everyone extra hydrate this week, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. I am as well, nagging, because there ain't no way I'm drinking properly when they're... Ian, everybody hydrate at MocoCon, okay? Just you hydrate right now. No hydrating for other people. Just you hydrate. You can't make me, nagging can. I can't actually make Trist, but he can make you, just not me. I feel like Trist would feel worse about me being disappointed than you would. My drink technically has water in it, so I'm hydrating. You're doing better than some people. Also, chat, I made something. I can't believe Trist would disappoint you like that. You would too. You would too. You would just shrug it off. It's okay. Chat, I made a book cover. I gotta put the book in it. But I found this like marbling technique that I wanted to try out. Well, imagine there's like a book inside of it. I know some of you might not know this, but I make books. And It's got like stitching. I did leather stitching on this one. I need a better way to display stuff. I need my other cam when I do this kind of stuff. Root. Whoa. Okay. So together we are good. You eat, I'll hydrate. I wish for you too it worked that way. Okay, okay. Okay, we're back. We're back in town. The Babs are back in town. Okay, I'm kind of curious if I want to just like make the background black. And darken the darkest parts to this other blue. So I didn't do any work today because I'm just mentally checked out, so now I'm doing all the work. I hate that. Are you having to work late then? It sounds like. Naggin, you gotta lock in! VocalCon is coming. I need this light to go away. Probably also just burnt out. I feel it. That's so real. That's very real. And valid. Where's my reference? Tris, did you answer about your... Is your work coming together? You said you took a break. Never mind. Carry on. We got a lot of stuff happening. I feel like you've probably had a lot of stuff happening for the past, like, 2 years. I can imagine it getting pretty intense. Gotta work on Labor Day weekend, if that says how much we got. How dare. How dare. Is everybody working? I can post my progress in our group chat. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. I just know you were stressing. I was checking in. Just be stressing. What else is new, babe? Just made me want steak, but that would be irresponsible. But also kind of don't care. I was about to say. So are you getting steak? I was about to ask if you really cared about being irresponsible. You just said you're not going to drink for a whole weekend. That's not what you said. Okay, my steak is too rare. I don't have the energy to recook it. Just make steak. Just make Ian fix your steak for you. It's the least he can do, okay? Can you get here by 7 p.m.? Just run. Just sprint. Just... He got you. No, my boss tried to take on most of the work that weekend, but asked for one volunteer, and I'm just the type of person who is like, well, I don't have a family vacation or whatever planned, so I tend to volunteer for those things so the coworkers don't have to. You're very kind. coworkers better appreciate that. I usually did not do that kind of stuff. If I'm being honest. This needs to... I need to smooth this, like, substantially. Telling the most wheezy person here to sprint. Just get Ko to bicycle you, okay? Does that sound more reasonable? To what me? Bicycle? Do they have bicycles over there, Trist? Do bicycles exist in Irish? We do, but the context didn't match. Ko's gonna bicycle you to Ian. What? Ko's gonna bicycle Trist to Ian. I haven't invented the wheel yet. Spending all their time mastering potatoes. Is Toe secretly E.T.? You know, if it were gonna be anyone, potatoes are very important. I'm too tired to bicycle. What does that mean, babe? What a weird part with this where I want to move on to something else, but I'm also being like stubborn and wanting to fix it. I can cook my steak again. Wow. Tris said, ain't no way I'm hopping on a Ko bicycle. I get it. I understand. Happy cooking. I hope it works. I hope it improves. Get my steak to wit. What is your go-to steak? What do you get? Double potate with loaded baked potato that I shall turn into mash and eat the skins and loaded fries. And he questioned me, saying that he would be the one to just eat potato skins. Pretty much exclusively get ribeyes. That's all I ever ate when I ate steak. I'm also eating the mash, but you're eating the skins alone? I'm just saying. I'm just adding things to my evidence pile, okay? I'm not judging. I've been smoking meats all day, but none are for dinner. I love smoked meat. Are you like meal prepping? Or prepping something for tomorrow? I like eating the skin like chips since it's usually crispy. I do love potato skins. I do. Beer mash? You what? No, but that's a good idea. Ian, did you give away your sandwich, or did you throw it out? Ian, do you watch food YouTubers? Because I've been watching a lot of Poppy Cooks, who's proclaimed herself as the potato queen. I'm curious if I've even seen who that is. I like to do big batches when I smoke, then sous vide them. I've always wanted to try sous vide stuff. I do not. I shall look her up. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of her. She has a potato book. Okay, Ian, this might actually be your new hero. It's the longest you've cooked a single piece of meat. Potentially 3 days. Chat, have we seen the dude who's doing a perpetual stew? I could see that also being something Ian gets into. We had the stew talk. It's too much work. Thought that was Ian. It's crazy that that's too much work. In theory, it should be like the least possible work. But I get it. I get it. I feel like it would be stress. Maintenance is a lot more than you think. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it seems like it would be minimal work, but the stress of like making sure it stays balanced and nothing goes bad in it and whatnot. Ian would eat the whole pot at once, that too. I think 4 days is the longest because I lost a day somewhere. It was supposed to be 3. So you did a like accidental 4-day? Very interesting. I don't cook long like that for a single piece. So I do like 10 to 20 pounds. Minimum. Sort of did a video where they took a pressure cooker of ingredients to a whole bunch of different chefs around London and they added what they wanted. All of the chefs added to one single pot. Did it end up good? Did it turn out well? Sounds like a nightmare. I'm sure mini beans were put in. Tasted it, then added, plus their pros, yeah. I think maybe this red to the teeth. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Dang, you can't even blame Ian this time.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
Okay,
lamb,
no,
lamb, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Thank you for the biddies. Cooking as they added stuff. That does sound fun though. Like a huge collaborative meal. I don't know who I would trust with that, but it's a cool concept. That was all my fault. I got Ian to give me bits though, so thank you. Thank you. I got green beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Always have bean biddies. I want to start adding more alerts. I added a new sub alert that we've seen a couple of times. Do more fun stuff like that, even when I don't. And you better not use bean biddies when you don't have bean biddies, okay? Do you understand me? I got that bean credit line. Insanity. There's a joke in here somewhere about like credit pharma. Farmers Insurance backs it. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. What a time that was. Ian, do you remember the Farmers Only jingle? Do you know of that one? You've heard it. It was not only farmers on there. I've heard.
One last piece of fatherly advice, okay? When you switch your home and auto policies to Farmers, you could save yourself an average of $730.
Is that J. Jonah Jameson? Thank you for the biddies. I've heard stories of people like masquerading as farmers to go on Farmers Only. I've always wondered how true that was. Not sponsored. Yes, this is not a farmers sponsored segment. Thank you. Okay, I kind of want to put like little gaps in here. Maybe I'll find me a farmer. I just want to find the farm. I don't think you'd want a farmer. I could crochet the cows' outfits. That's a good reason to marry someone. Actually, I guess you didn't say anything about marriage. That's a good reason to partner with someone. But animals. Talk about a lot of work. up. I would like a farm, but then, like, truthfully, what if I'm just bad at it? I think about that a lot. They did the work. They did the work without me. They can do it with me too. I wouldn't quit my own job. Ian would probably like that they would be partnered with someone they like don't have to spend excessive amounts of time around. Leave me, give me my peace. If that's the goal, then yeah. Get a sheep farmer and you can make all the yarn. Smart. Not me considering this now. We're just talking Ian into it. I haven't heard a single negative yet. Welcome back, Trist. I hope your steak has improved. Hi, Trist. I'm marrying a farmer. Started with Stardew and now we're here. Ian, get a sheep farmer and a dentist. Ian, let me know when to get a hat. Scared to look at my steak. How did you cook it then? You don't know what you did to it? Wonder if a real farmer would play Stardew. It is an interesting question. Ian, have you been on a farm? Is also an interesting question. No, they're stinky. I have. When I was in 6th grade for the science fair, I needed to collect cow poop off of a farm. Interesting. No, but what if it's still not cooked enough after cooking it? I did cook it. It's rusting in front of me. I feel like it could only improve, right? You didn't uncook it, at least. Hopefully. Actually, Beppet's blue now. It started mooing. Just has like a covered dish on the desk that's mooing. That's why I use the thermometer. I live by thermometers, truly. Poor thing is tired. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? I don't use thermometers, I just know. Or you just accept that your meat is undercooked. We can phrase it however we want. Ian, do you cook chicken without a thermometer? Or are you like exclusively talking steak? Or wildly over, yeah. I've only undercooked meat once. Tell the doneness by the fuel. It's usually my issue, I overcook. That's understandable. I definitely don't undercook. No shot. Now I don't, because I just checked the temp. It's such an easy step. I slow cook chicken so I don't gotta worry about the temp. If 12 hours in the crock pot doesn't get all the germs, then it wasn't meant to be. You only slow cook chicken? Interesting. Unless I'm frying, which is frying is the same. I pretty much just air fry most of the time, truthfully. Who has 12 hours to wait for chicken, right? Ian's about to scream. How's it going, mushy? Welcome back, Cole. Cole, what did you eat? What did you eat? And I need you to bicycle to Trist, okay? Thank you. Also, you're literally cooking meat for 3 days. I was waiting for it. Thank you. You air fried chicken? Nice. Let's go. Ian fries his chicken for 12 hours, and then we wonder why he eats drywall. It's true. He has, like, textural nostalgia. Wait, babe. Kosip? $12-hour chicken at that point. Is there anything left? Yeah, Ian. How does one bike across an ocean? That's not my riddle to solve. It's between you and Mother Nature. After cooking for 3 days, I freeze it so I can have any meat I want on my plate in 1 hour. Farmers Only has a senior dating section. Is this how I marry rich? Are you just like leaning into the quarter life crisis thing? Is that what we're up to? You worried for the house? Ian is very brave. How does one bike across the ocean? Looking for a reference. I think I'm done messing with the skull. Actually, I already see stuff I want to edit. Does you has a Discord channel? I do. I think it's !Discord. I believe. Thanks. If you wait till winter, you can go through the Bering Strait once it freezes over. This is true. This is true, Ko. Ko, I'm just hearing excuses to not help Trist, okay? Quarter life crisis would mean you'd live to 88. Maybe this should be more like my midlife one. Wow. You're in trouble. I was told I need to bike to you. Well, actually, we don't actually need you to bike anymore, but I don't want to give up this gimmick. We needed you to cook Trist a steak. That's what I called my 20s crisis. I don't know if I've had a crisis yet. I don't know how to tell. How are you cooking this steak? It's still rare. I'm fridging it and recooking it tomorrow. Trist, did you turn on the stove? But also, I hate that for you. That's annoying. I hope you get alternative food. High heat both times for like 10 seconds on each side. Try cooking lower heat for longer. What if I cook it wrong and Triss throws it in the trash? Well, then Triss could be mad at you. I think you've had multiple art crises since starting streaming. Oh, art crises I have like daily. I'm talking like midlife. Midlife, quarter life, or whatever. Imagine wasting Triss steak like that. Especially after Ko visits the cows every day. Ko visits the cows and eats burgers in front of them and is still willing to waste a steak. It's a crazy town. First time was 3 minutes both sides, and second time was 2. I had it out for 20 minutes. It wasn't completely room temp though, but I was impatient. So 3 minutes on high and 2 minutes on high. I think Ian might be correct. I mean, I just had a crisis looking at social media and seeing the actress from Heroes. Yeah, literally her same age. Those do like really throw me off for a day or two. Throw it back on for 8 minutes each side on medium heat. Flip it every minute. I did a sharing. Also felt wrong that I was in Ko's Discord before yours. Would have known you over half a decade. It's okay. It's okay. I don't join Discord anymore, so I get it. No worries. I've been very bad about not joining Ko's specifically. Ko yells at me like once a stream. Ian, I'm not cooking it a third time tonight. I will cry. But what if you like just follow Ian's advice and then have the greatest steak of your life? Don't join it. He will just harass you. Yeah, like as far as I can tell, nothing will change. Also, Ko was talking about how he only like looks at 2 or 3 Discords the other day. And he said, Beps, this guy right here, Beps Discord is one of the only ones I read. And he had the thing muted. He showed live on stream that he has my server muted. But I've had slow mode on for me only. It's true. I forgot to turn it off for Trust in that channel, but I did intend to. I'm gonna go mute toes now. Thank you. I do like retaliation. Have them all muted or I delete Discord. I'm not gonna lie. I have most of mine set to like the @ only thing. Well, most of mine I have muted, but I have a few that I use regularly that are on @ only. Pretty sure mine is the only one I have like everything turned on for. It means going back downstairs and putting on the extractor on high again and risking the alarm going off again. I'm gonna fridge it and cook it tomorrow for breakfast. Just, are you getting something else? Are you gonna eat something else today though? Is Beb's question. Extractor? What in the science lab? You don't have an extractor? Or you just don't call it that? Oh, the overhead vent? Yeah. Okay, I don't really know how to fix the big issue I'm seeing on this thing. I'm gonna try one thing. Is it? But this would be a different color. Maybe this middle blue. Mine just blows the air in my face? Did you put it in backwards? Unexpected sound sends me jumping out of my skin. Having to figure out why there's a red dot and the Discord is annoying. Okay, I thought an unexpected sound happened here for a second. I'm back on the conversation. Yeah, I used to have problems with like notification dots bugging me. But now my life is just full of them. I hate how most extractors are garbage and half of them just blow the smoke back in the house. It doesn't have a vent that leaves the house, so it's just useless. What on earth? That's crazy town. That's crazy. Why'd they do that to you, Ian? Lazy contractors don't run an exhaust vent, so they just flip the motor and blow back in the house. That sounds like it shouldn't even be legal. So basically it has the overhead vent thing that pulls stuff right. And then on the front of it, it has two slits the air blows out of. Those two slits sit right at my face. It's crazy. I'm one of those people who actually opens every one of her emails 4 times a day just so there is no number there. Uh, 12,966 is my current email number. You think they care about legal? That's fair. If it has a high number, yeah. To be fair, one of those emails is like my I sign up for things email, so it is flooded with advertisements that I just don't bother with. 12K is insane. Listen. I have well over 100K emails on my main email. Mine is spread across 3 different email accounts at least, so it's not Ian levels. I can't handle that. It feels like pressure. See, I would feel more pressure if I ever just like got a single email that I knew I had to do something about. Like those times pressure me more than a high number. Mine just says 99 plus. Rexy's just gave up. I'm not counting, dude. Scary. How's it going, GG? I think the last I counted, I had 16 email addresses. I have like 4 that I can think of. And only one of them I really use. How you doing, GG? How many emails? How many unread emails do you have? 16 emails is crazy. How do you even come up with that many names? I mean, it's Ian. 0 unread emails. If I include work and old school ones, add 8 more. I was including work and old school ones in my 4. What in tarnation? 24, Ian? You're saying 24. I would lose my mind. Add 1 more for my new school one for next week. Lord. This guy. This guy right here. Across all my emails, probably 4K. Okay. I can respect that. That's a lower number than mine, so you seem reasonable. Ian said he has like 100K across 24 different email accounts or something. I want to go back to school. Ian, I'm a little bit jealous, truthfully. I hope you enjoy it. I want to do some kind of class. We talked about this recently. Beb, I will not be enjoying a single minute of it. I hate that. I hate that. I get mad every now and then again and delete all. 100K is just my main email. I have to do calculus and statistics at the same time. Yuck. Yucky. I've never claimed to be a math person. My calculus class was the hardest course I took in college. And it was not even close for me. I think I have 7 emails, but like most of those were floozy accounts. Here today, gone tomorrow. Made just to follow someone's Kickstarter without getting their eventual mailing list emails later. See, I just do that on one email address, and I used to remember to unsubscribe, but then I just kind of gave up. Someone would have to pay me to take calculus. Real. I have 3 emails, Cole. If, is it all paid for, though? Somehow I got tricked into paying for it? Have y'all ever heard of 10-minute mail or similar temp emails? I think I've heard of people using temporary emails. I have 4 since I got an Apple hide my email. Co, have you ever thought about becoming a farmer? Beb. I'll use my main email and then the one that matches this name. Temp emails, temp phone numbers. I just have a singular junk email. Absolutely not. Okay, never mind, Co. Co, you cannot become farmer. It's forbidden. You can farm Belgian endive. Why? Then I need a 5th email of farmerco@coesfarm.com. You're gonna name the farm after yourself. You're not gonna come up with a fancy name for it. Can't name it Ian's farm? You could. I would make a junk email, but if I used it semi-regularly, I'd feel committed to it. That's understandable. Like the junk just becomes the standard. Fireman's farm. You would. You would, Cole. Ian might be looking for a farmer. Apparently. But you might be way too young. He was talking about like a grandpa or something. Grand farms? Toe isn't the rich farmer I'm looking for. If he wants a farmer, there's an app for farmers. He might have already signed up for it, Co. This is what you get for leaving. I hope your chicken was good, though. You don't have to be lonely. I got a BRB so I can wrap up my admin work. And go get your steak. Wrap up the admin work. Get a good steak. I put my steak back in the fridge. Just, if you answered, I missed it. Did you get other food? Did you get alternate food? Can I have steak too? Steak for everyone. Ian is bringing steak to MokoCon. Ian's gonna bring some people steaks and some people a roast beef sandwich. Had a bit of pasta, but otherwise no. Just you better go eat right now before I bike my booty to your house. Trying to do my impression. I want a steak, please. Steak for Rixie. Just when you are hungry, then eat. Thank you for the life advice, Co. Okay, what if I... Oh, that's already maxed. I give it like a crazy... Like, brightest bright. Brightest bright. BRB, I need more water. Talk to Trist about drinking water, too. While you're at it. Kosif. Thank you. Can you pick up Rexy and come over for steak? Of course, as long as you let me cook it. Well, if we've learned anything from Trist, that might be the best idea anyway. Okay. But I don't get paid enough for you. What are you implying, Kosif? What are you trying to say? You're trying to say you need to be paid to look out for your friends. That's what I'm saying. I'm just accepting defeat tonight. You'll get it tomorrow. You'll get there. It'll be a good breakfast. I really want steak now. Do it. Ian's getting steak. Ian blamed Trist for him getting steak. Probably put cheese on it anyway. With a nice pecorino. Steak does still sound good. Even though it hurts me. It hurts me so. Beb. Kosif. What? What? Nothing, babe. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this guy is trying to put his content off on my channel. Co, you never even sent me the cereal one. want cereal about it, I know. Ko, you better be doing this one on your stream. Do you understand me? Which one am I doing, Ko? Which one am I doing? Surprise me. Well, I already know that one of them has a ridiculous number of items on it. Just from the title. How are you doing the crayon one on your stream? Okay. Does that fit? Surprise me, babe. Dang it. I hate. I might. You better. You'd better. Okay, so maybe like there. Whoop. Oh my gosh. My mouse is killing me. Y'all are just a bunch of cheese eaters. Okay, hold on. I'm about to upset people, probably. I need a don't know row, because some of these I've never had. Oh wait, no. Oh, no. Toy? Hold on. Garbage. I need a garbage row. And then a dunno row. Someone called me cheesy once. How dare you? Okay, I'm sorry, but Apple Jacks are abysmal. They used to be good. I don't know what they did to them, but they're nothing anymore. I can't. I've never had most of the crunch. I never liked them, so I agree. I loved them growing up. But I had them last year, and they kind of just tasted like cardboard. Here's the tier list if anyone else wants to do it. Code did this on stream, and he upset me deeply. They messed with the recipe or something? I think so, like, truly. I've never had... Hold on, I need to actually add a different row. Add row above. Oh, dang it, it didn't add... Okay, I did it backwards. What happened to the apple cinnamon Cheerios that were sweet like the regular Cheerio glaze? I don't know. I remember seeing those. I never tried them, but they sounded delicious. Was it the cereal one he did on stream that upset you? Yeah. Because that was when we found out that he's never even had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and he was talking about like he's the biggest cereal fan in the world. All of the Cheerios I've ever had are A tier. I've never had Chex. I've never had Chips Ahoy. Cinnabon was okay. It was just like weird texture to me. Beb, you forgot to send me something? Elaborate? Can you see why kids like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Cocoa Puffs, Cookie Crisps are okay. Cornflakes are like secretly goated. You forgot to send me something. Pops aren't like garbage tier, but they're not great. You're supposed to send a Ziploc of cereal. Oh, Co now wants me to send my food. that he's probably not even gonna eat. Okay, the Eggo cereal was better than Pops, but it was like the same thing as Pops, just with a different flavor. I've never had any of the like spooky cereal dudes. French Toast Crunch is okay, but it's like kind of weird texturally. Or Sour Patch Kids cereal. Naggin, there was the phase for like a year where everything ever was getting a cereal. And Sour Patch was one of them. Fruit Loops are just fine. Frosted Flakes are also like secretly goated. Less than Cheerios. Okay, Frosted Mini Wheats is another S for me. I'm gonna have a lot of A's. It's gross. If it still exists, I'll try it. I imagine it's like a Fruit Loops kind of thing. Sour Patch Kids cereal is a novelty breakfast item released by Post Consumer Brands in late 2018. It features colorful, kid-shaped cereal pieces coated with a tangy sour... Okay, if it does actually have the sour to it, I don't want it. I was assuming they weren't like actually gonna go for the sour. Honeycombs are in the same lane as Pops. Absolutely not to the incinerator. All Cheerios are A. I can't remember. I used to love Kashi cereal, but I can't remember which one I had. I've never had Kix. Okay, Crave is also like secret goat. I had Life for the first time ever recently. Cinnamon Life is A. Why is Lucio? Is that an Overwatch thing? Life is good. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. I'm glad you're having a good Monday. Lucky Charms are okay. Nutter Butter cereal sounds good, but I've never seen it. Fruity Pebbles. Okay, chat, which is better, Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All Raisin Bran. I don't care what kind of Raisin Bran it is. All of it is a S tier. Cocoa. Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Krispies? Fruity. Oh my gosh, Trist. I think this is the cereal I was talking about that I'm obsessed with currently. I'm doing a Google. Because I bought the store brand version of it. Oh, this is not it. Never mind. I've never had this s'mores. But my store sells a s'mores cereal that's like Golden Grams and Cocoa Puffs and marshmallows, and holy cow. Yabba dabba don't. I'm so angry at your opinions. I assumed this one right here was gonna get you. Ordered what? Coming to say I ordered my steak and potatoes and Cocoa Pebbles are way better. Fruity Pebbles have gone downhill. No. It's upsetting. Regular Special K is fine, but any of the like fruit Special K is like easy A tier. What makes you think I'm an Apple Jacks person? Weren't you like way into Apple Jacks for a while? Or was that someone around you was into them? Again, mini wheats. S tier, all of them. Like my whole life. But whatever. They just don't have flavor anymore. I loved them as a kid. Tricks are not good. Tricks are also garbage. I'll do it. Just so there's not only one. Waffle crisp. Never had Wheaties. Corn Pops that you're insulted by? Okay, Corn Pops are like one of the like there are cereals that have that weird like glossy texture to them, and any of those I can't deal with. What's your favorite of all time? Cinnamon Toast is my favorite. I get texture issues, yeah. Like Pops don't, like they don't gross me out, but there's something about like Pops and the where did I even put it? French Toast Crunch. All of those have a similar like strange texture to me. I've not tried so many of these. Yeah, I was surprised when Co was doing this that I'm not as much of a cereal stan as I thought I was. That's why I can't do Raisin Brands where the raisins are sugar coated. Yeah, they are kind of like grainy. Like from Christmas Vacation, the non-nutritive cereal varnish. It is like a varnish. I love Pops, but they are strange. It's like waxy. Because plain raisin texture is like mouse brains. Oh, you only like the sugar coated ones. Okay, interesting. Actually, just gravel. I guess I can get rid of this one. Dang it, Bib. Which cereal do you want? Now I want cereal. Which one? I just want all cereals. Whenever Beb and breakfast starts, my plan is to try cereals. Honey Bunches of Oats. Just the thought of potential rodent poops in the Raisin Bran disgusts me. Cereal and steak. I'm definitely getting cereal after stream. Raisins are gross. That hurts me. I love raisins. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this, and then I gotta pee actually. And then I kind of want to draw a seashell using this color palette. And I have a cat on my desk now. Do you know whose? Steak should arrive around end of stream. Watching bird videos. Mine? Oh, congrats. I have a dog snoring, like right over there. He looks precious. It's this guy, actually. Not me looking at how much it would be to Uber Eats cereal. Fun fact, growing up, my parents fed me rice Chex and said they were chips. I like Chex. I've never had Chex cereal, but like the snacking Chex, I can get behind it. Okay, an ad is about to run anyway, so I'm gonna start it now. Didn't have real chips till my early teens. I bet that was a game changer. Okay, ad should be starting. run into the bathroom. I'll be right back. Ooh, I stepped on something. Okay, ad is still running, but I think everyone here is sloped. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna leave the skull as it is. I'm gonna attempt a seashell. Nagin's rebelling against DoorDash. We live in an area where it's possible same day on Amazon. Good option. Nim orders stuff on Amazon like that and gets it in an hour. The earliest I can ever get anything on Amazon is the next morning. I'm adding things to my charity cross stitch from people who donated without adding rewards to the piece. What little motifs can I add that are Moko related? Like Call added a dog to it. I added a planet and rocket for the St. Jude theme and a smiley face. 2-day. Won't get it in an hour, but same. I could maybe get it the next morning. I can get stuff same day, but it depends on what warehouse the item is in. The squash. I'm thinking I can get same day or overnight at best, but not everything. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been able to get same day. I haven't checked in a long time though. I haven't had anything like that urgent. Is anyone here a seashell expert? 25 for same day delivery. Just 25 of cereal. Ko, what is the name of the shell that's like like this and rounded without the little spikies? Is there a name for that? It is just a conch, okay. I googled conch and they're all spiky. Maybe I'll just improvise. Nautilus? I was curious if there's a specific name. Nautilus is a good shape. A mitre shell? Mitre? Queen conch? Mitre's a good shape too. I got into like a sea sketching phase over the weekend. Queen conches are ornate. Hang on. You know, Beb, with how family friendly your brain is, I still wonder how you became one of Moko's biggest fans. It's because I try to explain this to Ko all the time. It's because I'm family friendly, but I don't just watch family friendly content. So Queen Conk? Conk! Like conquer? These all have spikies. They're all very pretty though. Miter shells and worm snail shells are that shape without the spiky. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. I found a conch that's close. You don't want spikes? Yeah. I think I'm just gonna round off the edges of these conches that I'm seeing. Why are bless you, Ian? Lay Vistrombus. I love Stromboli. Canarium. That's the name. That is almost exactly what I was picturing. How dare you, Ian's Crafts. Momoko has a printer issue. I didn't mean to like immediately dip out of what Caitlin was asking about. Caitlin, I'm brainstorming. I'm trying to think. Because you said dog, rocket, planet. Just another type of conch. Yeah, this is like pretty much exactly what I was picturing. Ian, did you just have that info locked in? Some animal? Okay. I think I found one. Sorry, I stepped away. Did you get her printer issue solved, Kosuf? Or just looking up conches without spikes. Okay, that makes me feel better. Because if you just like had that stored in the brain. Okay, I gotta go back to my oils. I just sneezed my life away. Did you get your nose fixed? Conches are known for that shell shape, and there's a lot of them, so you can find almost any variety you want. There are so many. I think I'm allergic to Ian. That's understandable. Are you old enough to marry Ian as a farmer now? Hang on. I think I want to stick to like the blues. For this one. The blues and teals. I want to like pin Caitlin's message. Dog, planet, rocket, smiley face. Caitlin, do you know how many you need? Not rich enough to marry Ian. This man wants a grandpa who is 90 and a walker. A walker and $100 million doll hairs. I didn't center this properly, but it is what it is. We're just going with it. I can resize it, actually. Any millions. Can you believe Ian won't build me an ATS setup? Oh no! I know what that is. Code definitely needs that. Oh no! What are you gonna do? What's a weekly whimsy? Okay, so that's coming soon. But I'm shortly gonna start a couple new segments. And like one is gonna be for people who want to share things on stream. And one is gonna be like a little community thing. Where we just like follow ideas that we have. Just like chasing our whimsy. And we share it. Oh, American Truck Sim? I told Toho he's got to learn to build for himself. I can send you a DM within the next day or two, because I got like 800 questions. About what, Kosip? Explain yourself. Is this the blue I was using? Yeah. Beb doesn't know how to build an ATS setup. I sure don't. I'm not even sure that's what anyone actually calls it. I'm just going to shut down his DMs. That's true. I just need an assistant. I need a social media manager and a answering DMs assistant. Save yourself. That sounds fun. Just the name of the channel intrigued me. I'm trying to get into more like structured streams. Block. Trying to get into more like structured, we know what we're doing every week kind of streams, and I've got some ideas for some fun, like actual segments like that. I haven't like fleshed anything out, but hopefully soon. And we're gonna do Beb and breakfast. Sage would be nicer than most of us. I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. My N key is temperamental, so if a word looks weird, it's probably missing an N. That's understandable. My mouse and my keyboard have been freaking out recently. I started stream like 7 minutes early the other day because of my mouse. I understand. Ko, what are your questions about? Did you answer that? I could manage it, but there would have to be a clear warning that messages will be read within 3 to 5 business years. That's basically how I operate. Ko gets mad at me if I don't answer something he sends me in like 6 hours.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies.
Get long-term payments,
it's about my
but you
thing next
need
year.
Cash now.
That's gone out. Blanket. Thank you for the biddies. It's about my thing next year. About your 365. I'm getting a new keyboard after I get my mini test card decks to send out to people. And I gotta live with a broken one. I just don't want to dish out the money for a new keyboard, truthfully. I like barely use my mouse and keyboard. So it feels annoying to me to get a new one. I mean, I use it a lot, actually. But I don't use it for anything fun. Like, I'm not gaming on it or anything. It should be fine. I buy the cheapest Logitech one, so it's not a lot of money. That's what I have, too. There was a period of a few months I used my phone as a mouse and keyboard. This was years ago now. I could technically use my iPad. But it's not fun. Why do I picture Ian jamming out in the shower to JG Wentworth? That's your own problem. Go. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Which one? Which on the topic of test deck? I want to send you one, Beb. Do it. You said you're making what? What specifically is it? I know you said cards of some kind. I can't remember if you said specifically. Right. Liriani has picked up my food and is on the way. Yes, I have questions about 365 since I have a new technique I want to do. It shows multiple stops. Code, did you understand what I was telling you about the idea you gave me? They're a new take on prompts. Yeah, okay. I do remember this now. What fell? Who knows? Who knows? I really don't remember yesterday. Kosif. Unbelievable. Kofel, yeah. Kofel down the stairs. It's Office 365, I excel at it. Word. Sage, are you still Stardoing? Maybe. Maybe. But Ko, do you know? Actually, you might not have been here for this, actually. But I started making a poker deck, right? Like, I was drawing a deck of Beb poker cards. I'm a Microsoft Office specialist. Are you gonna help, Ko? But I started drawing a deck of poker cards, and I just, like, fell out of love with the design I was doing, so we haven't worked on it in a while. I want to come up with a new idea and start over. But you were talking about the 365 thing, and there are 52 cards in a poker deck, and there are 52 weeks in the year. So, like, doing a weekly playing card drawing. Mm-mm. 53, some poker games use jokers. Okay, the idea is off then. Do you accept payment in Apple gift cards? I don't know if the one I ordered, actually Naggin would know. I don't know if the one I ordered accounts for jokers or not. I don't think I'm actually will do 365 since I don't have faith in me. Ko, you gotta learn to have faith in you. That's what challenges like that are for. But I do think like pressuring yourself to do 365 immediately might be a questionable approach. Should be over 52. Save it for a leap year and draw the Joker on the 29th. Or I could just like print out pictures of my face to be the Jokers. Trist, yell at me? Yeah, Trist, yell at Co. I want to see how this plays out. I want to see how that one goes. Okay, so this should be lighter, right? Yeah. And then this is way lighter. Yeah, so this will work. This will be pretty flashy. It's gonna be cool. Oop, I want it to be a bit bigger. Cole, will you stop not having faith in you? This is difficult and just do 52 cards in 24 hours? Hold on. Let's linger on this idea. Co, how do you feel about that one? Having faith in you is the exact reason you should do 365. I have like 8 to 12 mediums I want to do, I think. Hand drawn poker decks are pretty sweet. Yeah. I've been inspired for a while, seeing Nagan do one. So I've already been thinking about it. And Co was talking about his little challenge. Co can do 52 crayon cards, yeah. I feel hypocritical yelling at someone else to have faith in themselves. Just, you do that all the time. You're just like me. With the whole do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Do you understand? We know what we are. Know what I said right now? I know. I'm just saying. We all do that all the time. It's like half of this chat. We yell at each other, but also need yelling. Okay, this is reminding me of the shell from Stardew. Never been a truer statement. I never need yelling. Okay, mister. Nobody can make me drink at MokoCon. Do you want more examples? Only half? I mean, probably all, really. I'm trying to think of someone I don't tend to have to yell at. Honestly, maybe, well, I was gonna say Corin, but Corin doesn't sleep like enough at all, I feel. I just don't get chances to yell at Corin about sleep. Exactly, no one can, so no one yells. But if you're saying you've never needed yelling, are you saying that you're the one that can yell? Corin sleeps more than I do. Another reason you need yelling. What are we even doing here? Hello, Charles. Charles, my sleep is fine. Charles. Okay, he moved. I want to do pastels, colored pencils, watercolor, acrylic, crayon, maybe pencil, Posca pens, stamping, gel pen, paper ephemera, ink sprays, oil pastels, and chalk spells. How many of those do you have, Kosif? I sleep a reasonable amount of time. No one said we can make you. Just said we will yell. Hydrate or drink alcohol. Totally force you to hydrate, but not gonna pressure you to drink. I think Ian already said he was gonna try like a mudslide. And that might be all of his drinking, if I'm remembering correctly. Rexy's gonna get me drunk first. Yeah. It's true. I have 4, maybe 5. Look how, what I was trying to get at is like, there's a way. I like this teal. Yeah. I figured I was gonna get yelled at earlier because I started using it on the skull, but changed my mind. I assume you might have missed that. It's a good color. I do like this color scheme. I'm ordering soju, so if you'd like a sippy, you totally can. I've still never had soju. Gonna get the Cherry Blossom Cosmo. That sounds like it's gonna taste like perfume. But what I was trying to get at is that, like, I feel like there's a way to do a challenge like that without going to the 365 extreme. Like, you could do a 1 a week or a couple a week. And they have a virgin strawberry daiquiri, which I think is basically a strawberry smoothie. All the way down for that. That does sound good. I'm gonna go big, or I'm moving to Rexy Doghouse. According to who? Who's gonna put you in the doghouse? For taking on a challenge that isn't as big as like the arbitrary challenge you've already said. Sir. I'll karate chop someone. He's already in the doghouse. Yeah. That too. You're already there. What's the harm of staying a little longer? I don't usually buy drinks at restaurants except for MocoCon. I always get water. Same. Do. Unless I'm buying green tea shots. Excuse me. Green tea shot sounds gross though. Wow. What is a green tea shot? How gross it is depends on what it actually is to me. It's not green tea, then it's probably gross. Ian, I'm on your side again. I love green tea. So bowling alley has anything decent, I might have just a single drink. Why are green tea shots a thing? There's no green tea, but what are they? What are in them? What do be in them? Irish whiskey, peach schnapps, and sour mix, topped with a splash of lemon lime soda. I don't like peach, I wouldn't like it anyway. I love peach. I think I would just rather have green tea though. Yell at Ian, we are getting them to bowl. We're getting him the little kid ramp so he can push the ball down so we don't hurt his wrist more. Why are you peer pressuring someone right now? We were just bragging on each other for not peer pressuring. And what am I seeing here? I don't even think I could carry a ball. Can you believe him? To wants me to never be able to crochet again. Did you say that you wanted to bowl? Or is this totally a co? Did you say like you wanted to, but it would hurt your wrist? What are we dealing with here? No, I'm gonna knit and cheer for folks. There's a lot more to do than just bowl there. I assume there's like pool tables, arcade. Is there mini golf? Isn't it also an arcade? That's a good question. No mini golf? Wow. Unbelievable. I was just thinking about the bowling alleys here. I don't think I've ever been to a bowling alley that didn't have mini golf. I'm gonna hammer so many sticks. Do they have mod sticks? Oop. I think tomorrow we'll draw bed and breakfast stuff since I've been putting it off. I got some sub redeems I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm also still trying to brainstorm for Caitlin. I don't think I've ever been to one that did have mini golf. Well, there are really only 2 anywhere near me. So I don't have like a huge frame of reference. I'm decent at pool after like 2 to 3 drinks. I imagine it probably looks like you are from your perspective. I feel like I'd be good at pool if I had any depth perception. I'm solid at angles. Do you think maybe your glasses might help you? Never played pool? I used to play pool like almost daily. Not good at pool, and I imagine drinking will make me worse. Baby, you going to get a package? Oh, I wonder if Sage got a postcard today. Sage, you should be getting a postcard anytime, by the way. The glasses don't have it all with my depth perception. It just makes my vision less blurry and not shifted. I'm actually a left-handed pool player, but right-handed in everything else. I can't do anything left-handed. Actually, we did learn that I'm like okay at drawing left-handed, but other than that, my left hand is like actually useless. I'm good at pool. Used to be a local pool shark. Then the local pool places stopped letting me use a stool. I'm too short to play without one. How dare they? I used to hustle pool at my local skating rink as a teen. I don't know why I'm cleaning this up. It's about to get messy again. I think I'm just at the point of stream where I'm just fiddling around with things. I'm left-handed in many things because of my eyes. Anything that requires aim, basically. Interesting. Is that because you're like, your left eye is your strong one? Or your dominant? It was a great way to make quick cash when things got tight. That makes sense. Ooh. Do I use this blue? Yeah. And this is the background. No, it's not the background blue. Okay, I was smart. Right eye is lazy as heck. It's just like me. So it shifts my vision off to the right. Left eye is my strong one too. I have a horrible astigmatism. All of us with crappy vision. I feel so seen. Wow, ma'am, you're not seen at all. Have you tried a dot tattoo on your nose? That's a good question. Ian, test it out for us, okay? Same Rexy, my astigmatism is on the cusp of needing medical intervention. Like 1 point higher, and I'd probably need surgery. Dang. Vaughn! Hello? How you doing? How's your day? It's good to see you. Vaughn, are you Moko conning? Got my car back. Nice. Is that the end of that saga for you? Because I know that's been a whole ordeal. I'm broke. That's understandable. Doc was like, next time you come in and need an upgraded prescription by this much, we need to talk surgery. Cars are expensive for real. And Vaughn had like a runaround. Vaughn had to like fight to get her situation resolved. I plan on paying like a little over 300. Oh my gosh. With my deductible, but I had to pay 600. That's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm not sure. Wow. What did my words even do just now? I'm glad you've got it at least sorted. It'd be like almost impossible to not have a car sometimes. I've got his words deducted. Happens every day. Welcome back, Trist. Just don't go back to that doctor and you'll never need surgery. That's a good point. $600 is wild work, dude. Cars is crazy. I was quoted. Wait, every time someone talks about their car, it makes me feel better about going carless. If I could live somewhere like walkable or bikeable, I would do it. I was quoted $160 for something for additional work that I needed, plus my $250. But then my insurance wouldn't pay for the tires, so that was 90, and then the shop charged 200 plus. Scam. Scam artists, I tell ya. First person told me 750 and I spazzed and then got called back saying I was wrong. It's actually 605. Okay, so nothing to complain about. It's crazy. $605. Plus I had to pay for Ubers to get to work, so that was $30 a day. Support's beyond depression right now. I hope things, now that you got the car back and things at least a little more situated, hope things go better. You get a haircut? No, I got rid of this. Once I move in with Josh, I'm gonna be walkable to all necessities: a hospital, diner, shopping center, coffee shop, and art store within 2 kilometers. I want to do it at some point. That's a goal. I just got crazy lucky with a random mechanic I ran into at AutoZone. The codes my car was throwing at emissions were going to be at least 500. That was such a squirrel brain moment for me. It's okay. Ian came in and assaulted me over it, basically. It's gonna be pure luxury. It sounds ideal. Listen, babe. I felt assaulted. Okay. I'm not happy about it. Wow. You think you know somebody? I've never lived within 20-minute drive of even a store. I live like roughly 20 minutes from everything. More than that would be unbearable for me. Foods are here. You should know by now. I do know. Every time I've shaved so far, I'm just waiting to get yelled at. But I've been warning people. I've been warning people. I thought about it, but decided to not yell at you. When I chopped my hair off, genuinely, I was talking to Sage about like who all I expected to yell at me over it. And Vaughn and Rexy were like the 2 biggest culprits. Already paid for Saturday, so I'll see if I can still go. I just won't be staying the whole weekend like I usually do. It's so frustrating. Did you pass? No issues at all. My battery died at some point and the codes were just locked in history. I do love beards. You ain't wrong. I'm just feeling nice today. I assumed you just saw what Ian did to me. You're like he's already been through enough today. I'll go easy on the guy. Next time I'm gonna shave a goatee like Ian does. Just so he knows. I've been staring at the lack of chin bush and been like, he probably already knows he's enraging people. Probably doing it intentionally. Okay, I'm gonna give you the credit that you probably didn't hear my ramble about this before. But like ever since I started streaming, I've been warning people that like I just like all like my hair and my beard, it only exists as long as it makes me comfy. As soon as like if my beard starts itching, it's gone the same day. I have like zero patience for all of it. That's a beard crime, Beb. That's a crime against facial hair. This was definitely turning into the Stardew show. My foods are here. Are you about to go cook? Do you cook this early if you're doing a steak? Yes. I'm a beard criminal. Oh, you ordered a cooked one. I see. I didn't catch that. I thought you were getting like groceries delivered. I understand now. I'm following. I'm not cooking after a 12-hour shift. Silly Bub. Ian doesn't cook steak. Wait, Ian. Do you ever cook steak? That's a good point, Megan. Do they get their bread with it? I've heard good things about Outback bread. I do cook steak, but not after 12-hour shifts. Okay. Yeah, Ian's gonna be asleep soon, so no use staying up late to cook. I'm still working. It's crazy down. Still working too, but I did this to myself. Same. Okay, let's do this little section. Let's make this a little smaller. To be fair, Naggin, so did I. I'm too cheap to use PTO. So like you had PTO you could have used for MochaCon, but you wanted to do your like extra work route. I can get up to 3 weeks total, and I have 2 weeks right now. Using 3 days of PTO. Also, chat, the song we're listening to right now is from Super Mario Odyssey, which which might be one of the greatest games ever made. I was playing it all weekend. Not all weekend, but I played a lot of it this weekend. Closest Outback is an hour away. Ian, why would you do this? Why'd you do this to jail? What game? Super Mario Odyssey. It's so good. Blasphemy. I said one of. Stardew's still one of two. PTO does not roll over. I hate that. I understand, but I hate it. Sage is still Stardew. Sage is gonna reach perfection in Stardew soon. Forgive you this time. Don't let it happen again. I like that it doesn't force me to use it, which means I have to not work for at least 3 weeks worth of days. Oh my gosh, I can read. That makes sense too. I can't remember what they called it, but like my last job didn't have any of that. Like it just like, I think they called it just like unlimited. It was supposed to be like an honor system of when you used it and stuff. I did not care for that system. On the last day of year 1. Let's go. Let's go. I have a set amount I accrue based on every hour I work. It kind of works out to just under a week per year. I'm saving basically until I hit 3 weeks. I'm going to take a week off. When I hit my 3-year ANI this year, I'll start accruing more PTO per hour. It's triple the amount, I think. Okay. I'm gonna start finding somewhere because I'm starving. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Short stream. That's all I do here. Okay. You're lucky you got 3 hours. If you want a long streamer, go check out Let's Burn Some Sage. For Sage short stream. I do want to figure out some way to add hours every week. I'm trying to figure out how to handle it though. I gotta do some planning. I know we're gonna add bed and breakfast. Where do we go now? What is that? Because you had the outage. Thank you. See, some people pay attention. I have a thing where it's like 1,000 biddies for another 30 minutes of stream. Dang it, I'm gonna be so honest. I've thought about something similar. Add this right now. I'll add it as soon as we raid. Add this right now. Okay, I have two options at the moment. Do we want to go see Ko open the package he got from me? I just dipped the fry in sour cream. Awful. Why do you even have sour cream? Or do we want to go somewhere new that's doing food art? For the baked potato? See, I can't even do sour cream on a baked potato. Can't do sour cream anywhere. What did you think it was? Oh, that makes sense. I understand. Understand who I'm talking to again. Okay. Who is Kent? Why he at my house? Did you watch what he's saying to you? I don't want to spoil. That sounded so snarky and I didn't mean to. Okay, we're gonna go to Ko tonight. Because I found someone I want to raid, but I haven't like really watched their stream much to know. So maybe we'll try them tomorrow. And Ko's opening something from Beb. I'll take him. Is Ko live? Ko's live. Ko's live, and his title is literally opening a Beb package or whatever. So we might as well. W stream! W1! Oh, how lucky, Beb. Also, baby day. Okay, that's not my business, Ian. Which is weird. It should have different live streams and different tabs. Okay. Go harass Ko for me. 9-month sub. Oh. Okay, everyone have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna draw Beb and breakfast assets tomorrow so that we can start morning stream soon, okay? I still don't know the definite date, but I need to get on that. Raid. Go taunt Ko for me. I lost my raid call. Whatever. I'll just say rude stuff to him. Okay. Morning stream start every. Nope. Bye. Bye.